Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Christy Vann with VANNtastic Finances, and on this channel I teach velocity banking. Today we are working with a lady in Kentucky, and her desire is to get a car paid off. Now, her income is only $2,334 a month. She's doing wonderful with her income because her expenses are low. She only has the mortgage and the car, which we want to help work on this car. She's concerned about getting it paid off. She has a PLOC that is at $17,500 available. Her savings is at $5,000 available. She wants to take the PLOC and pay off the car, and that is completely her prerogative. She is in good enough shape financially with her credit. Her credit scores are over 700. She could easily go get a first lien that would pay off the car and the mortgage and wipe these payments out. She wants to start with the car at this point, so I'm going to lay it out for her so that she can start working on that. Since she wants to use her PLOC and her savings, this is the way she will do it. So her savings and her PLOC come to $22,500, and her car is at $22,897 with a $567 payment. She would take the savings in the PLOC and apply it to the car loan, which for the first month would go ahead and knock out this payment anyway. Remember, when you make income in, it satisfies the payment, so she would no longer have the $567 payment, which would take her cash flow into the positive now. So she is, either way she chooses to do it, she is in good shape. Doing it this way may take a little longer than actually doing the first lien or getting a second position HELOC, but she's playing it safe with what she's already got, and she can do that. After she pays the $22,500 onto the car, she'll have a balance of $397, and so we had to put that down here into her total. So what we did was the PLOC starts at $17,500. She would transfer her income in the first month, $2,334, and that would bring her down to $15,166. Then her expenses would come out, which would be $1,908 now, because after this car payment got wiped off, $1,908 is now her expenses every month, which is excellent, because that does include her house payment. So she's keeping all of her expenses very low. Then we would come in and pay the car off. All of this happens within a few days. When she transfers all this over, after she makes the income deposit and brings the balance down, she can come in here now, pay off the car. So within a few days, she has wiped out the car payment. Then she'll come in month 2 and she'll do it again. Income in, expenses out. Now, if you see over here on the side, I have figured the interest for the first 3 months. These keep coming down, right? Now over here, I brought the balance from the 3rd month, and then we started again with month 4. Income out, expenses in. Then we added, I just came in here and added the interest for all these months in so that I can give very close to what it'll actually be. So you add that back in, it brings your total back up. But of course, this would have been divided out through the month. So pulling it into the PLOC and paying off the car certainly gave her cash flow to work with. Plus, she is working down the balances every month, and it will work for her. It may take a little bit longer doing it this way, but she's still comfortable with her income and her expenses. She was telling me that she is doing the $75 a week food plan that I mentioned in a previous video. She's very excited about that. She has her envelope ready, and she's already completed the first week of it, and she loves it. She says that it's about your mindset and your will to do it, and she's exactly right. So anybody that wants to hear more about the $75 a month per person in your family, that seems outrageous, but you can do it if you do your meal planning and you really work to look for those deals and, you know, spread your food out so that, you know, you have leftovers. That's the point. And you can do it, and she is working to do it, and she loves it. I've had a lot of negative comments on that because it does seem impossible. And if you do organics, or you have to have special foods. Jordan Page says to add $5 or $10 per person per month for those. So it depends on what your needs are and how you want to feed your family and how often you feed your family. So there's a lot of factors into that, and that is totally per family, per individual, as how you want to handle your food, groceries, and eating out. That is a suggestion that does work. I have done it myself and for my family. So I wouldn't be giving it to you if I hadn't have done it myself. So if you want to go back and look at that video so you can get more details on what I'm talking about when I talk about how you grocery shop and how you keep your expenses so low that you can keep it around $100 per person per month and really save money on your food so that you can pay off your debt. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll be glad to answer them. I appreciate every kind thought and word that you guys are leaving me. You're very precious. When I talk to you on the phone, I get such good feedback. I'm so thankful that you all are learning from this. That's the only reason that I'm putting this up. I want everybody to know how to get out of debt quickly, and Velocity Banking is the way to do it. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video.